Hey,
everyone.
hello, Savvies. Happy Friday night, Melanie.
I know. Can you believe it's already Friday, guys?
It is Friday. I couldn't be happier that it's Friday. I'm in my comfy clothes for this evening. I've got my sweatpants on and my favorite TVS shirt, and of course, my cozy robe. Melanie, you got your Savvy Swag sweatshirt on.
Oh, yes. This is my new favorite sweatshirt. It's my favorite pajama. I would be wearing this no matter what. I wear this all the time.
I love it. We are super excited to jump on tonight to do a little Savvy Slumber Party. We're going to bring lots of our team members on and chat with them. We're going to celebrate some of our new students. We're going to share some inside information about the Savvy system, and we're going to count it down until we close the cart. Cart closes for the Savvy system at 10 p.m. tonight. So we're going to hang out with you for just over an hour and a half and have a good old time. Let us know where you're joining us from. I see lots of our team members already jumping on in the chat. Thanks, guys, for joining us. We're super excited to count down the cart together with you. I, in fact, have one of the team members in the same room with me. She's sitting over there in the corner, Becky Johnson. So it's super fun time for us as TVS team members, and we wanted to pull you in to celebrate with us. Melanie, what do you have for dinner tonight?
I don't know if you guys are familiar with The Habit, but I had The Habit tonight, and it's so good. I indulged a little bit and got their Cinnamon Toast Crunch milkshake.
Oh,
delicious. So good.
I had
you, Rachel?
I had some Thai food and spring rolls tonight for dinner. It was so yummy and so cozy warm. Here in Texas, it was like 30 degrees, I think, or just barely over 30 for the high today. So anything warm and cozy sounds delightful to me today. So, all right, shall we jump into our slumber party? I think we should.
I think we should.
Super stoked to be. So one of the first things that we want to remind you about is that SavvySystem is open. SavvySystem has been open for 2 weeks, but it closes tonight, y'all. It closes tonight at 10 p.m. Central, right on the dot. I promise you the tech team is in the background waiting for that countdown to take everything down and close the cart for this round of our public launch. And it won't open again till when, Melanie?
Gosh, July. So it's several months from now. You do not want to wait.
That's right, several months. So once it closes tonight, it won't be open again until July of 2022. And this is your chance to ask us questions. Like, this is a super casual conversation that we want to have with you. So as you have questions about the Savvy system or starting your business or anything virtual Savvy related, drop them in the comments. We would love to help and support you and answer those questions. So I see Joel, hey Scott, and Stephanie and Kelly and Lori. So glad that you guys are here with us. Melanie, how many new students have we had join us so far this round?
So we have over 300 new students that have joined us inside of the Savvy system. And speaking of the Savvy system, we also have now reached 4,000 students inside of our Savvy system community. So that's 4,000 amazing VAs that are in there building their business and working together and supporting each other. And I don't know about you, Rachel, but the Savvy system community is like my favorite part of this whole thing.
Absolutely. I can remember I joined the Savvy system in 2017, which is crazy that it's almost been 5 years. But I can remember like just the energy and the camaraderie and the relationships that I was able to build within that community as I was starting to start my own business, right? So invaluable. And even some of those friends that I met way back in 2017, way back when, right? They're still my friends today. So the community is one of my favorite things about the Savvy system. And Melanie, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? What position do you hold here at TVS in case somebody doesn't know?
Of course. So I'm the Savvy System Director here at the Virtual Savvy. But like you, Rachel, I also started inside of the Savvy System. And that was in January of 2019. So it's also been some time. And so I've been I also have my own VA business, and as the Savvy System director, just my favorite thing is and seeing our students and celebrating with them and helping them grow, as they grow through the Savvy System. But it's been such a journey, and I mean I'm a single mom, and so that was my why starting this whole thing. And it's just so crazy to be here hanging out with you today. I mean, Rachel, we met inside of the Savvy System too, and we've been friends this whole time.
Absolutely. It's so crazy fun to like look back and see how meeting inside the Savvy System and how that played a part in our journey later on. So super fabulous and super fun. What are some of the things that you're already seeing inside of the Savvy System? What are some celebrations maybe that you're seeing? What action are people taking since they've already started the Savvy System thus far?
So it's so cool seeing our students get in there and just do it. Like just in the last day, I've seen people celebrating their first clients after being inside of the Savvy System for just a couple days. I've seen people celebrate their first $1,000 months. I've seen people quit their jobs. And Rachel, don't I know that we have some we have some posts that we could share with our guests here.
Absolutely. I was just going to tell you, guys, I went inside of the Savvy System today and just kind of peeked through just this past week. Like, what are some of the things that are happening? What kind of celebrations do we have? And so I took some screenshots that I wanted to share with you today. So let's look at some of those together. Melanie, why don't you go ahead and read those for us?
All right. So somebody said, I just made my first $1,000 month. So excited to keep growing and couldn't have done it without this group and the Savvy System.
And y'all notice, like, that's time-stamped February 1st. Like, this just happened inside of our group. And then the second one says, so I just sent out my first letter telling a family member about my business, and I'm shaking in my boots. That was the scariest thing I've ever done, but it's done, and I can check it off my list. We will see what comes of it. I put this one in here because it's a huge celebration of one of our students being bold. And this happened within the past 24 hours. Somebody followed the steps that they had inside of the Savvy System and sent out that letter, just kind of letting family and friends know that they're starting their business. Let's do another couple and see some other things that are happening.
Oh yeah. And speaking to that really quick, Rachel, that it's not just the clients or the income. It's that confidence that you grow and actually like taking that action over perfection that we value so much. We celebrate all the wins, such as this person said, I landed another client yesterday and I couldn't be happier. I'm so thankful for this course as it has made working from home and being able to be home with my baby boy possible. I get chills when I think about it. This system works. I'm also so thankful for the job op post, as this is where I found both of my clients.
Now, Melanie, what is she talking about when she says the job op post? What does that look like inside the Savvy System?
That's a really good question. So we have job opportunities that we post inside of our Savvy System and Savvy Vault communities that are exclusive to our students. So we have people submit opportunities for our students, and we get several per day, and it's such a smaller pool of people that are applying for these opportunities. And many of our students get their first clients, or I know a lot of students that get booked out just by the job opportunities inside of our communities.
And these are real entrepreneurs, business owners that are looking specifically for students that are part of the Virtual Savvy programs. I think at one time we counted, we were getting between 15 and 20 exclusive job ops each week to post inside of our community, which is absolutely unreal and super cool benefit, kind of a bonus, right? For our students to be able to have access to real people that are looking to hire virtual assistants and who are willing and ready to pay what our students are worth. So absolutely exciting. The next one on here says, I crushed my first income goal in the month of January. And that looks like it says it's a 2K goal. That's super exciting. And one of the things that we have inside of the Savvy System, Melanie, are our milestones. You want to kind of walk us through what it looks like for our students to celebrate through the milestones that we have?
Absolutely. So I'm actually going to go ahead and just pull this up so you guys can see what we're talking about here. But inside of the Savvy system, we celebrate all of your wins as we go. So we have this game board where you can track your progress as you work through the Savvy system, and you can, and as you work through, as you create your branding, as you go and you tell people about your business and you're bold and you share, things about your business, we like to reward you along the way. And that's, we give you badges, and also we give away free Savvy swag. So things like the shirts that we're wearing and the hoodies. And I'll actually go ahead and show you that, because once you land your first client, we consider you a part of our boss club. And I'll show you an example of what that looks like here. So you'll see here that once you complete a milestone, all you have to do is fill out a quick form, and then you get approved, and then we send you a code to get some free Savvy swag. So no shipping, nothing. We just send you something to celebrate you landing a client. You even just telling people about your business. And so you'll see here that in the launch club, this is, kind of like in the launch phases of your business. But as you start to get clients, we have our boss club. So by hitting those different income goals, you can, we have a different Savvy swag that we give you. Like the person that just celebrated their first 2K month, they get to go in, and just by going out there and growing their business, we like to celebrate with you and reward you every single step of the way.
I love that. And this is something new that we've just recently added. We want you to have motivation to move through the Savvy system and keep working towards that next goal. Who doesn't love a game night and reaching that end goal, right? And reaching that finish line. And so our marketing team did an absolutely phenomenal job of building out a game board that's motivational for you to walk through step by step. Follow the lessons and the assignments inside of the Savvy system, so you can track your progress and look forward to that next milestone, that next level, right, that you're going to unlock. And then we want to celebrate with you and reward you. So it's a really fun feature inside of Savvy system. We want to kind of give you a sneak peek in that. And I see some friends joining us. I know that I gave Scott a shout out, but he says he's hanging out with us in his jammies. Super fun that you are with us. Hey, Marissa. Hey, Jamie. Jamie is one of our amazing Canadian VAs, and she actually helps support inside of our products to help deliver those milestone coupon codes for you so that you can claim those swag. So Jamie, thanks so much for joining us tonight. Jessica, let me pull up her comment real quick. Jessica says, you got this one. That one came in right after. Jessica says, the Savvy system is one of the best purchases I have ever made. I love the courses and the private Facebook community. It's everything. I already have one client, and I'm making an extra $1,900.
Wow, that's amazing.
So cool. Jessica, I would love to know when you joined the Savvy system. How long have you been inside? Where did you find Abby? I would love for you to tell us in the comments, make it interactive.
I want to pull up Joel's comment too. I got bold and landed my first paying client today via a friend and family contact conversation. I've been employed for several months and went in the system and have no way to afford at the time. But hopefully in July, I'll be able to hop in. You know what, Joel, you're going out there and you're doing it. And I'm so excited for you to join us in July when you're able to. That's amazing that you're still going out there and you're doing it.
Absolutely, Joel. Stay in our circle. Like, pay attention, because we have some really cool content that comes out every week to help and support you. And when the time is right, like, you are totally welcome to join us inside of the Savvy system. That's something that we want to help you decide. So maybe you have questions, maybe you have objections that you're kind of working through, or hesitations. Like, let us know in the comments. We want to help you and support you. I also know if you jump over to our website at SavvySystem.com, our team is hanging out over there. You can just jump on the chat, and they would be more than happy to answer any questions that you have, maybe that you don't want to share here on the live, and they'll be there to help you as well. So don't hesitate to ask the questions. We are here to help you decide whether or not the Savvy system is the right move for you. We want to make sure that it feels good for you, that you're excited, all of those wonderful things. So Joel, stay in our circle, keep hanging out with us, and we hope to welcome you into the Savvy system when the time is right.
Yep, and I see Gresha and I see Natalie. Hey guys, thanks for joining us. Okay,
Natalie,
so
one of the things that we recommend for those that are considering SavvySystem and looking to see if it's the right fit for them is we always recommend that you do your research. There's lots of different programs and systems and courses that you can take out there. SavvySystem isn't the only choice, although we think it's the best choice, right? But we want you to do your research. And one of the best ways that you can do the research is to listen and to hear from students that have actually gone through the SavvySystem. So we actually have a testimonial that we wanted to play for you real quick from one of our amazing SavvySystem students.
Okay. I'm pulling that up right.
Hi, my name is Stephanie, and I'm here to share my journey to become a virtual assistant. It all started a few years ago as I connected with an entrepreneurial friend who just started introducing me to freelancing. And with all the skills and the experience I have in my business career, I knew it was something I could do, but I just didn't know how to go about it, how to start a business from scratch, what I actually needed to be doing to get it done. And so last year, just some kind of way, Abby Ashley and the Virtual Savvy popped up in an advertisement on Facebook one night, and it just immediately caught my attention. I began watching her on YouTube, and when I found out about the SavvySystem course, I took that leap of faith and I just enrolled, and my life and my business has not been the same. I am now a booked out virtual assistant, and my business is steady growing thanks to Abby and her incredible system. So if I can, you can. Hi, my name is Stephanie.
We can listen to it again. It's totally
fine. But I want to. That was so good. Stephanie is killing it in her business.
I love it. All the amazing things. Hey guys, remember, if you guys have questions, we are here to answer those questions. We're going to take some time to look through and answer those questions. So if you have things you want to know about what's inside the SavvySystem, or maybe you want to ask questions about starting your own business, like totally drop them in and let us know. We would love to help and answer those questions. Hey Natalie, so glad that you are with us tonight. And I agree with the lovely Katie Day, who's not joining us tonight. Is everyone who works for the SavvySystem like really, really good looking? I would say what Becky in the background speaking for me. I would say yes, 100%. I was questioning, but yes, 100%, absolutely. We love each other here at the TBS, and there's nothing but love that we give for each other.
Yeah. And when you join the SavvySystem, Rachel, isn't it like joining our team? It's like joining our family, our big, crazy, beautiful, good-looking family.
Absolutely. You are welcome into the Savvy family, into the Savvy world when you get into the SavvySystem and we get to know each other on a little bit more of a personal level, which is so fun. The SavvySystem rocks. It's the best being part of the Facebook group and getting the support from other Savvies, and also having someone as an accountability partner to help you along the way. Melanie, speaking of accountability partner, what does that look like inside of the SavvySystem?
You know, having an accountability partner is so essential to growing your business. And the reason for that is having, one of the first lessons in the SavvySystem is us telling you to make a post inside of the community to connect with other SavvySystem students and find somebody else that can help hold you accountable on a personal level. And the reason we do that is because, let's be honest, whether you're in the SavvySystem or not, we tend to get in our own heads, and we have a tendency to hold ourselves back. And when you have that accountability and you have that support, you have somebody encouraging you and holding you accountable so that you continue to move through your journey inside of the SavvySystem. So having an accountability partner and building those relationships is a really important part of the program.
Absolutely. And having accountability inside of the SavvySystem can look different for everybody. Some of our students like to connect one-on-one with people that have started the SavvySystem and working through that together with them and building that relationship. Some people just use the Facebook group as a whole as their accountability, posting their assignments, connecting inside of the comments, things like that. You can also, like Melanie was talking about with our calls that we have available, you can jump on and you can meet each other and support each other other in a smaller group type setting. So there's lots of ways that you can get accountability inside of the course. And I think even the milestone program that we have is kind of built-in accountability, right? Because it's keeping you on track step by step by step on working through the Savvy system. And that's exactly what the Savvy system is. It's a step-by-step process to help you launch, grow, and scale your business from scratch. I saw Natalie comment here. She's new to this business thing. Girl, I was too. I had never done anything online, like owning my own virtual business, anything like that before. I was completely newbie, right? And that's why the Savvy system was so appealing to me, because it was going to help me start from the very beginning, from scratch, and not have any of that knowledge, that foundational base, and help me go through the program, a little bit of hand holding, and I'm okay with that, helping me get through each of those steps to launch, grow, and scale my business. And I found great success, and Melanie did too, inside of the same program. Jessica, we were chatting with her earlier, said that she joined in July of 21. She had been researching all of the VA courses that are being offered, and I just kept coming back to the Savvy system. Other bonus was the 30-day money-back guarantee. No other VA courses offered that. That is a huge point. Melanie, tell us a little bit about what that looks like. What is our 30-day money-back guarantee?
So, and that's one of my favorite parts. And that's what was comforting to me as a SavvySystem student. When I joined, it was a big investment and it was really scary. I knew I wanted to do it, but, making that investment is hard. And so having that, having 30 days to go in, access to everything up front. So there was no dripped content. You had access to everything. And so you can kind of go in and, binge all the content and see if it was for you. But what I ended up doing is, even though I was, a little hesitant going in, what sold me was not just how much content there was, but the support I got when going into the system, and realizing if I had any questions, I had a whole community of people to support me and give me feedback and cheer me on throughout the way.
Absolutely. We have a couple questions coming in, so let's answer them. Also, stay tuned, y'all. The Abby Ashley is going to join us at the top of the hour at 9 o'clock. We're also going to bring some more team members into our slumber party. It's not just me and Melanie hanging out tonight. We're going to bring them in throughout the countdown till we close the card at 10 o'clock. But Abby is going to be here in just a little bit. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Okay, question. Can you explain why the Savvy system is only open twice a year? Do you guys work one-on-one with the new Savvy members? Oh, I love this question. So one of the reasons why we only open twice a year is we have that large influx of students that come in. Like Melanie said, we have over 300 students coming in, and then we close the door so that we can really dive in and focus with those students and get that momentum going and help them to get set, launch, grow, and hopefully scale their businesses as they're inside of the Savvy system. And that gives a nice 6-month runway for that group of students to be in there. Savvy System is not a one-on-one program. There's not one-on-one coaching inside of Savvy System. We're all in it together, in there to support each other and cheer each other on. But inside, we have those group calls that happen every Wednesday. We have what we call Savvy Development Day, and we have some kind of a live call, whether it's happening via Zoom or whether it's happening streamed live into the group, where you can jump on and interact in a smaller kind of a container to meet and support each other inside of the Savvy system. So great question.
And I have to speak to that I actually like that setting better, because not only do you get the coaching and the support from our team, but also you get to hear the thoughts of other students. And it really becomes a really safe, collaborative space where we can all learn from each other.
Absolutely. Lynn has another question. Let's bring that one up. If my budget is limited, what's the best package to invest in to get started? I still work full time and I want to grow into my business when I retire in 3 years. Melanie, you were working full time when you first started the Savvy system. What would you recommend for Lynn?
So what I would recommend just getting started is we offer a monthly payment for the Savvy system, and you can pay that off over time. So when I was working full time, that's actually the option that I went with, because my goal initially was to just get a client to pay for the cost of the course while I worked my full time job. Now, and that's the basic Savvy system that you could do the monthly payments for, or you could do the ultimate, but both have those monthly payments. Now, speaking to working as a full-time employee while I grew my business, that's, having that 3 years, there's so much that you can do in that time. But where I found success working full time and growing my business was being really intentional with the pockets of time I did have, because I knew whether that be earlier in the morning before my daughter wakes up or later in the evening, I found that I actually worked quicker because I knew I had a goal. Like, okay, my goal was that I wanted to quit my job within a year, and I was actually able to do that in 6 months. But I was like, okay, so there's going to be a season of hustle, but if your goal is to be working full time in your business by the time that you need to retire with some wiggle room to save up and all of that, then you have that goal for yourself. So then we always encourage you to sort of work backwards and then say, okay, what does that take? And even inside of the Savvy system, we have a VA rate calculator. So with the amount of hours that you have available, and then you can also account for the amount of money that you need to make, we actually help you calculate what rate you should be charging so that you can account for the time that you have available. And just being intentional with that time and knowing what you need in order to quit your job is going to be the best thing for you while you're also working full time.
Yeah, I love that recommendation, Melanie, that you gave, Lynn. It's really consider the payment plan. Let's be real. Savvy System is an investment. It's an investment that you have to decide if you are ready and willing to make for yourself. But we know that not everybody can fork up the total cost of the Savvy System. And so we want to make it more manageable for you. And we give you those payments in 12 months that you're going to make. You make that first payment when you join. You still get access to everything. And then you can make those monthly payments for a year until you're paid off. But here's a fun little secret bonus. If you are able to gather up the funds to be able to pay off your account early, if you do that within the first 6 months or before that sixth payment, we will actually honor the pay in full. I'm going to get it, y'all. Pay in full price. So it actually saves you a little bit of money in the end. But to get started and to jump in, that payment plan is just a really great way to go. Darius has a question. Pull that one up. Darius says, Sarah, if my goal is to be an OBM, would the Savvy System still be a good fit for me? I am still new to the online business world. Absolutely. So what I love about the Savvy System is it's not just centered towards VAs, although that is our main audience, right? Those that are looking to become virtual assistants. It really works for anybody looking to provide an online service. So you can come in not having your own business before, and we're going to help you with all the logistics of looking at your legalities and having good contracts in place and looking at price points and looking at your services, whether it's going to be an OBM or what we know as an online business manager. And then we walk you through all of those steps, your branding, how to market, all of those things. So absolutely the Savvy System could be a great fit for you if you're looking towards being an OBM in the online space.
And I think we have some guests joining us.
I think I see some new friends in the slumber party. Melanie, you want to bring them up for us?
Hey, everybody.
Hey, friends.
Welcome to the party.
That is not your office. Where
Me?
are you?
I'm actually in Las Vegas this week. Yeah, I'm at a little entrepreneurial event that's been so fun. Oh my goodness, you guys. Live networking events. It's been so long since I've attended one, and this has been such a joy. If you're not taking time to go meet other business owners, then you definitely have to do that at some point. So it's been such a fun and rewarding past few days, and I go home tomorrow. I can't wait to see my babies. But yes, I'm in a hotel in Vegas.
And the hubby surviving with the babies, all is well.
Oh, I left and then they got 12 inches of snow. So he's been at home with a snow day for 4 days with them. I'm like, sorry, bye.
I'll enjoy my son in Vegas. Thank you.
Oops.
I love it. And then we have Alicia with us. Alicia, why don't you introduce yourself? Let everybody know who you are.
Sure. My name's Alicia. I am the Savvy Vault director. So I am on the other side of TVS doing all the things inside of the Savvy Vault, which is our membership courses. So yeah, super excited to be here and celebrate this super fun cart close tonight with you lovely ladies.
Speaking of, it's top of the hour. So we've got what?
1 hour left. Oh my gosh, you guys. Yay.
59 minutes left till cart closes, y'all. Who's joining us or who's joined us today? I would love to hear. We would love to hear in the comments. Okay, so we have Alicia and we have Abby, and Alicia mentioned our Savvy Vault membership. What is Savvy Vault? Should we talk about that for a minute?
I'd love to.
All right, Alicia, what's Savvy Vault?
So our Savvy Vault is our, like I mentioned, our course membership. We have over 75 courses and counting each month inside there, adding more every single month. All different kinds of courses from different tech platforms, social media, some specialized skills, just tons of different things to help you guys build your business and grow your business and learn new skills for your clients. So it's super fun, and we have a lot of fun over there.
How many courses are in there now?
Ooh, I think we're at 78.
Almost 80.
Yes.
I remember when I first joined the Savvy team, I think we were just over 30.
Yeah.
Wow.
There. And now we have almost 80. I mean, are we on track, Alicia, to get to 100 in 2022?
That's my goal. That is my goal.
Okay, should we sneak peek? What are some things inside there that are coming?
Okay, sure. So yeah, so what do we have coming? So so this month in February, we just launched 2 new courses, just like Wednesday. We launched sales funnels and we launched email copywriting. So those are brand new. You guys can check those out in there. Let's see, in March, we have Facebook ads coming, a whole revamped and updated Facebook ads course. And then a little bit later in the month, we have Stripe coming also. So super excited about that one too.
I'm so excited for that.
So we always get the question, do we go basic or do we go ultimate? Abby, you want to describe the difference?
Yeah, for sure. I want to take a moment to also point out, I was just looking at the chat and it looks like Lori says that she joined today. Stephanie joined today. And then Vivian all joined the Savvy System today. So I just want to say welcome to each of you, because you made a decision today that literally could change the trajectory of your entire life. And so welcome to Virtual Assistants. Welcome to the Savvy System, to the Savvy family. We are so excited for you guys, and I can't wait to see you inside the course. So if anybody is sitting here and kind of still on the fence, because we've got 55 minutes till the cart closes until July. So any of you guys that are potentially still on the fence, you have people, Savvies, right here in the comments. Go ahead and ask them what they think of the course so far. So people ask us the question a lot, what is the difference between the basic and the ultimate Savvy system? So I'll just break that down really quickly. So you guys have probably heard us talking, unless if you just discovered us, have heard us talking about the Savvy system. And when you purchase a Savvy system, the main portion is that basic program, right? Now, don't let basic confuse you, because it's anything but basic. So essentially, when you purchase the Savvy system, you are getting the step-by-step roadmap of how to start your virtual assistant business. And guys, I'm a course creator, but I also am a course consumer, and I am obsessed with online courses. Anytime I buy a course, I love to look at what they do well, what I would change, things like that. And one of the things that I love about our course is that it's linear. Okay, so I've taken courses before that are kind of a little bit like, oh, there's just a bunch of videos and I don't really know where to begin or what to do, right? Or there's holes in it, guys. This is a step-by-step system. So literally, I'm going to start module 1, lesson 1. I'm going to watch the video. I'm going to do the assignment. Bam. Lesson 2, module 1, lesson 3, module 1, and you go step by step. So if you're saying, I'm going to set aside an hour a day to work on my business, or, 10 hours a week, you never have the question, what do I work on? Literally, it is there for you, business in a box. So that is the Savvy system. We teach you how to use the skills that you already have to start an online business from scratch. Now, the ultimate is including Savvy Vault. So just like what Alicia was talking about, those tech trainings, we like to say it's kind of like a Netflix of tech training courses, right? So I could say, man, today I want to learn sales funnels, right? Today I want to learn Pinterest and I want to know how to grow an organic Pinterest profile for my client. Today, man, I want to get my stuff organized. I think I'm going to learn how to use ClickUp today, right? So you can pick and choose what tech courses you want, and we release a new one every month. So the ultimate is when you're pairing that step-by-step, here's how to launch, grow, scale your business, marketing, pricing, legalities, all the things, right? And the ultimate includes tech training as well. So if you can only do one, I would say start with the basic. The benefit of doing ultimate is that you're going to get lifetime access to both, which we only offer during this this 2-week promo, right? We launch in January and we do a live launch in July as well. And these are the only 2 times that you can actually get a lifetime access to both bundled up into just one payment, or you could do a payment plan of 12 months if people need that, right? So do you guys have questions about that? It's a program that changes lives, and we're so passionate about what we do here, not because, this is the job that these ladies go to, or, oh, this is my business. Literally, we are seeing life change every single day. I think you guys have already shared some stories, but the testimonies and the stories that we get about people quitting their jobs or paying off their debt or making a move, right? They wanted to move to a new state and it wasn't a possibility financially. Being able to have a flexible job to be there for their kids or to take care of a sick loved one or a parent, right? Like those stories of life change is why we do what we do, and it's what motivates us every day.
Absolutely. I love what Liz said here. I love the courses. They are so easy to follow and super engaging. All the other VA courses I've tried are confusing or a snooze fest. I look forward to watching the courses. I love the fact that it's step by step and they are easy to follow. Most of the lessons aren't going to be more than 10, 15 minutes. Some of them are a little longer, but they're easy to consume, easy to understand. And then we actually give you assignments, right? So something that you can do to take action for the learning that you're doing, step by step in that linear process to get your business.
Yep.
And Joe says too, I love this. Lifetime access is amazing. You get access to any future updates and you don't pay a penny more.
Yup.
Cool.
And then I know we've talked about our weekly calls and how all of those work. So I want to give my girl Maeve a shout out because she's in the Savvy system and we hung out during accountability call. And it just shows like our students that are already in there are hanging out here with us tonight, loving the calls, because as you go through step by step in the Savvy system, you get all of the tools, but sometimes you're like, okay, which tool do you have all of this information, but we're supporting you in the community and during these weekly calls to help you work through those mindset issues that inevitably come up. And speaking of mindset, at the end of every module, we also have mindset minutes, and they're basically check-ins to encourage you and keep you moving through the program, to encourage you as you go through.
Yeah. If you've ever been like man, I listen to Abby and I feel like my butt is kicked a little bit, and you just want me in your ear kicking your butt, then you get a little bit of a butt kicking at the end of every module.
The good Abby butt kicking is good every once in a
You just
while.
need one every once in a while.
Katie asks, how long before launching versus finishing the entire Savvy system? Who wants to answer that one?
I can jump in. So it really depends, right? So the course, and I think somebody else asked this question too, like, is this self-paced? Like, do I get instant access? So essentially the way I designed this course, the way that I like to take courses, right? So I don't want to be dripped a new lesson every day, because I'm like I don't know if you guys are the same way, but like when I start doing something, I get a little obsessed with it, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna work on my business for like an hour, and then like 12 hours later, right? And so I can like go through, if something's just dripped every day, then I kind of lose my momentum. And so I love having instant access to all the lessons. Now, we do want you to go linear, right? But you do have instant access. So you can jump in, and some people literally, and we've designed these pace plans for you as well. So the launch section of the course is everything to get ready to get started, right? To like start, I'm ready to market my business. That is the launch section of the course. And inside of these pace plans that we have, you have the option, hey, do you want to get through that launch section in 4 weeks, right? Which is, just a little bit each and every day that you're going to be taking 5 days a week. Do you want to get through it in 2 weeks? Do you want to get through it in 1 week? Or my favorite, because it's just my personality, do you want to do the binge in a weekend plan and just rent an Airbnb, go away for the weekend, and get everything set up for your business in one weekend? So the course, you get instant access, lifetime access. So if you purchase now and then you're like, life got crazy, something happened, right? A family situation, or you're just like, I know I physically can't work on this until this summer. We had a girl the other day who was like, hey, I'm working full time and I'm a full-time student, but in 1 month I'm graduating. We're like, well, just get the course while it's open, and then in 1 month you'll be able to start it because you can pick it up anytime, right? So that's a little bit of difference. Oh, and we have our pace plans here, and I think you can zoom in on them. Yeah, so these are the 4 different pace plans that we have, and it shows like, hey, if you can spend an hour a day working on the business, then you could finish it in 4 weeks. If you can do 2 hours a day, you can finish that launch section in 2 weeks. If you can do 4 or 5 hours a day, that would be the 1 week. And then the retreat plan. Okay, I think I mixed up the name, but the retreat plan, and I can't quite see it. You might have to zoom out a little bit more.
Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. So, and then the retreat plan is like, hey, I'm going to get away and I'm going to spend 3 days working essentially full time on my business, right? And so then you'll be able to finish it in 1 weekend, the launch section, right? It's 50 hours of content total. So don't get me wrong, it's a lot of content for the entire course, but that's why we say, hey, this is designed to be at least a year-long program. You get lifetime access. We have people who have been in the course 2-3 years later that are still coming back and like, ooh, now it's time for me to build a team. Let me go to like the end of the course where I'm learning how to bring on subcontractors and things like that. So it's a lot that you're getting, but it's totally self-paced.
Awesome. Let's answer some questions. Natalie says, can I do it on the phone? I mean, can I do the Savvy system and work through the course on the phone is I think what she's asking. I would say, yes, you can. There's a Kajabi app that you can download to your phone and you can totally take the course. It's not my favorite method of taking the course. I actually prefer doing it on my laptop or my desktop, but that is an available option for you to do. But when you get to the meaty part of the lessons, and that's the assignments, you really want to be at your computer being able to work through those and create and work through the worksheets and the different things that we have available for you to do inside of those assignments. So yes, you can. I would suggest that you do it on a laptop or a computer.
Yeah. The content's available, but it's not, like Rachel said, it's a lot easier to do the actual assignments on a computer. And then when you actually transition to working with clients, I have not seen anyone be able to just do it simply from their phone, just because of most of the tools that people use are just so much more user friendly. I mean, like for instance, I could create something inside of Canva, right? If any of you guys have ever used Canva before, it's a place where you can make PDFs or you can make social media images, whatever. So Canva has an app, but if I'm creating something on the desktop or creating something on the app, it literally takes me like 7 times longer to create something on the app. Like it's just not as functional.
Abby, so if someone were to say, what do I need to actually get started as a VA, what would your answer be?
There's not a lot. It's one of my favorite things about virtual assistants, and I don't know, Melanie and Alicia might agree with me with this, is that like if you think of other types of businesses, I'm sitting here at a conference. There's like 15 of us. It's a really small event that I'm at right now. And I'm one of the only people that offers like digital services, right? Like it's an online business. And everyone is like, their minds are blown because they are people with overhead and online stores and having to like try to hire employees during a pandemic, which is like insane right now. And like they're having all these difficulties because they have physical brick and mortar stores and things like that. And I just sit back and I'm like, oh my gosh, we have it so good. We do, because when you have an online business, one, like you're starting out with just you, right? Like it is, I mean, eventually I would love for you guys to hire subcontractors, but the work can be done. You don't have to hire employees or subcontractors right in the beginning. Number two, you literally need your laptop or a computer to get started. Good internet. That is it, right? Mm-hmm. You don't have to. In fact, one of the things we do in the course is we teach you all of these free tools that you can use, because I'm obsessed with free tools. I'm like, show me the free version, right? And so we show you all these free tools that you can use. You're not buying product. You're not like having to sign up for all these expensive software or anything like that. I mean, the overhead of a service-based virtual business, as opposed to like 99% of the other businesses that are out there, it's just insane. So if you have, a computer or a laptop and good quality internet, you are set. If you don't have those things, I mean, we've had people that are like, hey, until I get my first client, I'm going to the library to the computer. I'm going to borrow my friend's computer, whatever it is, right? Like the people, if you want something bad enough, you figure out how to make it happen, right? Yep. And we see that happen each and every day inside of our Savvy community.
Our motto around here is go set ready.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Alicia, I got a question for you. Does the vault contain contracts and templates?
So, Lynn, you might be thinking about our VA toolbox. Yeah. And so that is where all of the contracts and templates are. Inside of the Savvy Vault, depending on the course, you may find certain templates and handouts within the specific course, but any type of contract or anything like that, that will be in our toolbox.
Absolutely. And if you find maybe that the SavvySystem isn't the right fit for you financially, one of our number one tips is, if you're going to get started as a virtual assistant, have a contract. Always, always, always have a contract. So maybe the SavvySystem just isn't within your budget right now. We totally understand that. And we're not going to pressure you or push you to make a financial decision that's going to be a burden or take you into debt or anything like that. But we do have, like Alicia mentioned, the VA Toolbox. It's a smaller price point at $97, but it gives you those contracts. And those contracts are gold. They were written from our very own attorney, Danielle Liss. And when you have those contracts, even inside the SavvySystem, you can reach out to Danielle and you can ask her questions about the contracts, not just any legal questions, right? But if you have questions about those contracts, Danielle is more than happy to help and answer those. We want you to be protected. We want you to protect not only yourself, but also your clients inside of that working relationship. So the VA Toolbox is a great option for you at that lower price point at $97.
Did you guys see the last comment from Aaron? It's gold.
Got it.
Here, I'll read it. I first came across the Virtual Savvy back in 2020. I just quit my day job and was trying to get other at-home jobs. Worked hard last month to get the first month's payment together. The Jumpstart series motivated me to return to networking this week. Halfway through my second networking event, I came across someone looking for it. Wait for it. A VA. We have a Zoom call set up for Monday. I haven't even signed up for the course yet. It was so much easier for me to sell myself as a VA than an I don't see the rest of the comment, but like, I'm telling you, this is, so Erin, number one, congratulations. That's amazing. But I want you guys to just think about this for a second. And like, one of the things that differentiates us, I believe, is that we place a very strong emphasis on marketing. And just like Melanie was saying, that go, set, ready mindset is that the reason why we give you these PACE plans is we want you to get to telling people about your business as soon as possible. The biggest mistake that I see people make is that they feel like they have to get everything perfect. And they're like, oh, well, my website's not done yet. And my business cards haven't come in yet. And so I can't tell anyone about my business because my logo is still like this shade of purple instead of this shade of purple. And what happens is we get so stuck on those minor details in our business that you work on it for months and months and months. And then you sit there 6 months later and you're like, oh, I've done this 6 months and I don't even have a client yet. I don't know how this is going to work. And it's like, because you haven't told anyone about your business yet, right? Like, you have to get to marketing, and marketing is simply telling people the services that you offer, right? It's letting friends and family know, it's going to networking events, it's following our marketing system inside of the course, and it's telling people about what you're doing. So I'm so proud of you, Erin, that you did action over perfection, that you stood out, that you were said, I'm going to be bold. I don't even have, like, I'm guessing, Erin, you don't have all your business details together yet. If you just watched the Jumpstart, you haven't joined the course yet, but you're like, what the heck? What's the worst that can happen? I'm going to go to a local networking event and bam, got your first discovery call. So this is what we're about, right? Like, I want to celebrate that because that is absolutely huge.
I love that, Abby. Thanks for pointing that out. We can pull that up. Ladies, I know that we have some special guests from our product team that are going to join us in a few minutes. Before they come on, shall we share some more celebrations that we've had?
Yeah, I love that.
Let's do it.
I'm going to pull that up. These are actually, y'all, if you're just joining us or tuning in after we've shared some, these are real testimonials that have happened this week. I went in today inside of our SavvySystem group and I found ones that happened this week of new students that have joined us. So we have,
yes.
I know, right? These are so cool, Abby. This one, booked my first ever discovery call with a local spa. So excited for this. I questioned if it was possible or if anyone would want to work with me. Thank you all for your guidance and help. I'll keep you updated with what happens next. And that was 23 hours ago when I grabbed that today. So super exciting that we've got that first discovery call booked. And then happy to report I had my first 4K plus month in January. That is so awesome. One of our older students that have been in the program for a little bit, but again, happened in the past 13 hours this week. So super, super fun and fabulous. I also have some case studies. You may have seen these before, but these are really fun to look at. This is Angela. Angela was on our Savvy Tell All live yesterday. If you got to watch her and hear the story, but she started the course. And then 1 month after that, she was able to launch her business. She loved that the course was linear and took her step by step. She had lost everything. She'd been in corporate America for all of her career. And when the pandemic hit, she had to start from scratch. So she found the SavvySystem, joined us. She launched in a month. Right after that second month and that third month time frame, she booked her first client and she paid off the SavvySystem within 4 months. And she told us yesterday on the Savvy Tell All that she emailed us and said, can I pay off my account? And she paid it off early. And so her ROI, her return on investment, came within that 4th month of being inside of the program.
And I also want to say that Angela shared with us yesterday that she just hit her 10K months too. So, I mean, Angela is just killing it in her business after only being in business for a year.
That's insane.
So cool. And what I loved about her story too was that she started with exactly what she knew. Like, she looked at her experience inside of her job, and she started with the services that she already knew how to do. And that's where she worked hard and got her clients. She networked within the network she already had and gained her first client and then her second and her third, and was able to move off super quickly. All right, let's do another one, shall we? This is Crystal. Crystal started the course. She launched before the first month of being inside. Then she booked her first client, and she found a client inside of the job ops. We've talked about those earlier in the hour inside of the group. And then before that 6th payment, she was able to pay off the course in full. And I mentioned that earlier, that if you are able to pay off your SavvySystem account before you make that 6th payment, we will actually honor the pay in full price, which saves you a little bit of money in the end. So way to go, Crystal. We are celebrating with you some amazing work that you are doing inside of SavvySystem. Do we see any questions we need to answer before our 2 ladies join us?
Oh, so we have, Christy brought this up. What does value first mean, and how is that covered in the course?
Ooh, who's jumping on that one?
I'll go ahead and answer. So value first, basically it's the way our students stand out. It's how we do things differently here at the Virtual Savvy and inside of the SavvySystem. We think of quality over quantity. We want you to go, value first means that when you're applying for opportunities, you're going above and beyond to show them that you're the right person. So whether that's just to add some personal touch and show that you did your research about the company, or maybe you're applying for a social media management job and you make them a couple templates with no expectations, but you're providing value first before even ever making a pitch. You're showing them the value that you can bring to the table before they ever even pay you. And it's so rare how often we actually see this in opportunities. So you might go and inside of our VA Savvies group, you might see dozens and dozens of posts, dozens of comments on a job opportunity saying, I'm interested. But there might be one in the bunch that follows the value first method, where they go the extra mile to say, I looked at your website. This is what, this is why here's some advice that I have for you, even doing a Loom video and giving some feedback without any expectations. That, value first is what sets our students apart.
Absolutely. Alicia, I'm going to pull you up. I have a question for you. Are the courses in the Savvy Vault for beginners? And do they have to show that step-by-step?
So all of the courses in the Savvy Vault vary just depending on the course itself and what it's about. But for the most part, we like to make all of the Savvy Vault courses attainable for anyone to just hop in there, start the course, and be able to complete the course having a working knowledge of the program or the skill at some level. Now, obviously, some courses are going to be more advanced than others, like Dubsado or even the ClickUp training or something like that is a little bit more involved, but you can hop in there as someone who doesn't know anything about it and have a full setup process by the end. That is our hope and our goal for all of our courses.
Awesome. I love that there's such a variety in there, right? Like if someone just needs a quick tutorial on something like StreamYard, like what we're using today to go into our platforms, or something like Slack is coming, I think is what you said. Like if they just need something quick, basic, there's those. And then there's some that are meatier, like Dubsado or Honeybook or Kajabi. I love that there's a really good variety. We like to call Savvy Vault like Netflix for tech. You can go in there, you can binge it if you want, or you can just take it episode by episode if that's what you want to do. It's different than SavvySystem, right? But they work hand in hand. Savvy Vault is like that back pocket resource that you have to pull out if you need help with something that you don't know. They work really, really well together. And like Abby said earlier, this is the only time we offer it as a bundle for lifetime access. And speaking of, Abby, how much longer do we have before the cart closes?
Oh my gosh, you guys, we have about 30 minutes left until we close the cart. Our next public launch will not be until July. So if you are wanting to start your virtual assistant business, you guys, this is the time to get in. I was just looking too, and I wanted to shout out because I see that Kylie and Yarixa from Florida and that Christine have all purchased the course just in like the last 10 minutes. And so I was just jumping in. I was like, I know people are jumping in. And so I just want to say congratulations. And we're so excited for you. And guys, I want you to remember too, as we're nearing the end, because here's what happens. We get people in these last 30 minutes that are like, oh, I don't know if I should do it. I don't know if I should do it. Here's the thing. You take a chance on yourself, right? And you realize that we have this 30-day money back guarantee. We know, and we've seen from the testimonials, there's literally people in the comments that are saying, hey, like this has worked for me, but see for yourself, jump in. We have a 30-day, no questions asked money back guarantee. So jump in, find out for yourself what everything that we've been sharing here, right? You've got the real people here saying, yes, this works. If you do the work, the system works. So SavvySystem.com, 30 minutes left. I'm so excited. And guys, what's so cool too is that when people come in, there is so much momentum around these launch times, right? Mm-hmm. So we've had, I mean, I didn't look at the number, probably over 200, right? How many people joined the past 2 weeks?
We officially hit 350 students.
Oh my gosh, 350 people have joined in the past 2 weeks. Okay, you guys. So the amount of momentum, and that's why we're seeing these testimonials already popping up, because the amount of momentum that's happening in that group right now, the relationships that are being formed, the live streams that are happening, right? People working through the course together, right? And that's what you're getting whatever you purchase during these like big launch rushes that we have, is because we love seeing this huge group of people going on this journey together so we can support you together, so you can support one another. That's what it's all about. And like having that built-in support system is, I mean, the course content is phenomenal. You're getting the lifetime access. You're getting all the templates and the resources, all the contracts, right? The marketing, all of it. But man, that community, you guys, it's unlike anything else. So jump in, see for yourself, SavvySystem.com. I see people asking, okay, I'm in. Shaylee, yay, Alejandro, Shaylee Alejandro, we're so excited, yay. Where do we go to purchase, Lynn? It's SavvySystem.com. So we are so pumped. Liz says, do it, take the plunge and invest in yourself. You won't regret it, I promise. Yay. Lynn, yeah,
go ahead.
So you can go, if you're just wanting the contracts, those are available anytime in our store, thevirtualsavvy.com/store. Okay. It's $97. I will say this, guys, you can buy just our contracts for $97, or the first payment of the Savvy System for $147. Okay, so just think about it, because if you can't afford, you're literally getting the contracts with the Savvy System as well, everything that you're getting in that toolbox, plus 50 hours of content, 14 modules, all the templates, the community, lifetime access, all the marketing, right? You're getting that business in a box. Just $147 a month for 12 months. And that's how people are saying, oh, hey, I paid it off early, is because we teach you how to get that money back, right? So test us on it, SavvySystem.com.
Awesome. All right. We have 2 more special guests that are here to join this Slumber party. We know these ladies well. I'm going to bring Emily up. There's Emily and Alex. Welcome, my dear.
Hello.
Hello. Why don't we introduce ourselves? Emily, you go first. Tell us who you are. What position do you hold here at TVS? All the things.
Yeah, so my name is Emily McCall. I am the account specialist here at the Virtual Savvy. I have been on staff with TVS since October of 2019. So I have had the pleasure of supporting many of the Savvies that we see in the comments. One of my favorite things to do. I'm a single mom. I live in Missouri. That's basically it. I'm just happy to be here.
Fun fact, Emily lives like down the street from me.
Google Maps, 11 minutes.
11 minutes.
I love it. Alex.
Yeah.
You have, where are you in the world?
Hey, gang. So happy to be here. Thank you for having me. I'm Alex, and I happen to be in Brooklyn, in the Big Apple of New York City, born and bred here. And yeah, so I'm the product specialist here at the Virtual Savvy. And if you've ever sent a general question email or just asking about the Savvy system or saying, hey, I need a little help with the course, chances are I responded to your email, or I will be responding to your email.
Or if you did it in the last 24 hours, I will be responding.
Yep, that's gonna be me. So yeah, and with Emily, I'm just stoked to be here.
Yeah, we're glad you're here. Alex, I have a random question for you.
Yeah.
When you eat your pizza, do you fold it?
No, but I see people do that, and I have to tell you, it does a little something to me. Yeah, it irks me a little bit. I'm just like, oh. So if you're a folded pizza person, I feel a certain type of way about that.
Oh, I thought that was a New York thing. Oh.
Yeah, no, that's not what we take it all with the grease and the.
Oh.
So I'm convinced that I don't know if it's a male thing, but like my husband and a few other guys that I know, it's not just pizza. It's like anything that can be made into a sandwich becomes a sandwich. So it's like pizza sandwich. It's like, oh, pancakes, bacon, pancake sandwich. Spaghetti, there's bread here. Spaghetti sandwich. So,
Yep. I think guys have a thing about just whatever they can, just taking ingredients and putting them in between something. Anything.
I think so.
Speaking of Abby's
Anything that
husband,
requires not using a fork or spoon.
speaking of Abby's husband, he just said in the comments he can't eat in front of Alex now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, because you're gonna think a certain way about him.
Okay. We're gonna have to talk, Rob.
You could do it, but she'll definitely have some feelings about it.
Hey, I see Lynn asking about our job opportunities. Does somebody want to share about like how we do job ops? Because that is a huge benefit to being a SavvySystem member.
Alex.
Yeah, for sure. So our job ops actually come straight through us, through our inbox. And then I go out into the communities and I share them with you guys. So you're always going to see them. You're going to see a hashtag job op. I encourage you to go into the search under each community, respective community, whether that be, Savvy Vault or SavvySystem community. And you'll just see like a mess of them. I literally post, I can't even count how many a week, but there's several job opportunities. They're really, really great. I was a SavvySystem student once, and I got the majority of my clients from the community. So it's golden.
Alex, tell us more of your story. When did you join SavvySystem? What services did you offer?
Yeah.
What did it look like?
So I joined the SavvySystem in May of 2020, and everything from there was a dream. No, it had its challenges, like everything else. There was a lot of having to learn new things. My brain hurt, to be honest with you, because I didn't know a lick of what I was doing, but I always held on really tightly to the words that Abby said of everything is teachable. And for some reason that always stuck out to me after I signed up and enrolled for the course. And I said, if nothing else, I can learn a new thing as long as I can find someone either to teach me that new thing, or I'll have to learn it myself, which is kind of where the Savvy Vault came in too, because I was a Savvy Vault member as well. So if there was anything I needed to learn, I found myself jumping into the Savvy Vault to reference that. So that was really, really comforting. And 4.5 months after purchasing the SavvySystem, I was able to leave my full-time job as a nanny and work from home. And to even be able to say that out loud is like, pinch me, please. And now, obviously, I have the dream job of working here at the Virtual Savvy. So that is.
We end up hiring a lot of our students because they come in and they're so amazing.
What I love
like, sorry, we're going to snatch you.
So what I love about what you see on the screen is the majority of our product team and our fearless leader, Abby. And the product team are the faces of the product. Like, we are in the group supporting you, answering your questions, cheering you on. What I love about Alex is she shoots to you straight. Like, she'll tell you, she'll ask the hard questions. She'll tell you if something needs to be changed or she has a suggestion. And then she's your biggest cheerleader. Emily, the same. Like, she comes into our communities every single day to answer your questions and support you and cheer you on. And when you have those questions about when's your next payment or when you're ready to pay off your account, Emily is your girl and she will hook you up. So I absolutely love our product team and it's so fun to be here with you. Also, I saw that Lynn is a new student.
Woo!
Yeah, Lynn. Welcome, welcome. What's our time? How much time we got left?
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Should we do another video? I'll give you a second. We can pull up. Do we have a second video to show tonight or some more?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, while she's getting it ready, I want to say something about this product team. Okay, so the people you see on the screen here are a lot of pretty much who you're going to be dealing with day to day inside the Savvy system. So you go through the course, there's the assignments, but then we have the live calls and we have the community and I scroll through and it's like 10 seconds. I feel like most of the time when people are asking a question, it's like, whoa, there's already a response, whether it's our team or again, a lot of the times it's just students themselves, right? Posting the answers because we have people who've been in the course since 2016 that are still there because they have lifetime access and they're giving value and they're sharing their knowledge. But what I love about not just this product team, but that community in general is it's a cheerleader, it's an accountability, it's all of those things, but it's not just that. It's like you don't only need someone in your business that's going to tell you everything you make is beautiful. You don't only need someone in your business that's going to hype you up, although you do need those things. You also need the people that are going to tell you the tough truth. And so when we do critique calls, we don't just say, oh, it looks great, it looks great, it looks great. We're like, hey, here's what you did well, but here are the things that we would fix as well. Okay. We're in the refinement business. We're going to make you better. And that's a result of what you're getting with this team, right? You're getting different people's inputs, different people's perspective. You have the step-by-step course, so you know what to do. But then when you need those little like tweaks or like, I know this isn't quite what I want it to be. What am I missing? We will actually tell you that and not just beat around the bush. So we're also direct and we really want you to succeed in your business.
Absolutely. Somebody told me the other day, it was my husband actually, he said, you know what the Savvy system is? He says, the Savvy system doesn't teach you how to be an expert. It helps you be the expert you already are. And I was like, oh, it's so good. It's so good because it really does. It helps you show up with your gifts, talents, and abilities that you already have. And it teaches you how to take those and set them up into a business to find clients who appreciate you and who are ready and willing to pay your worth because they are out there. They are ready. They are looking. I don't remember the numbers, Abby, maybe you do. Like, what is it going to look like in 5 years with the freelancing business? I mean, we are only at the precipice of what this is going to do. Like, it's going to explode. No, there are not only limited jobs. The jobs are only going to get even more available as time goes on.
For sure.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead, Melanie.
Oh, I was going to say, whenever we are ready to also show one of our students that has been through this amazing process.
Let's do that. But before we do, we are going to let Alex and Emily go because they are off to go support our students and answer questions. If you guys have questions about a Savvy system and maybe you have hesitations or objections you want to talk through outside of our chat here today, jump over to Savvy System. Our team is there hanging out and they're willing to answer your questions. We want to make sure that Savvy System is the right fit for you. So jump on over there, check out all the information you can learn about Savvy System, and our team is there to support you. Alex and Emily, you are gems. We love you. We appreciate you. And we will see you on the flip side.
All right. Later, gang.
Bye. All right, Melanie, let's see another video. Those that are on the screen, all we have to do is just stop our camera and the video comes up and it'll show to our audience.
Hi there. This message is for anyone who's on the fence about purchasing the Savvy system. Let me tell you guys, I was determined to work from home. I had thought about it many times before, but this past May, I was absolutely determined. I spent every waking moment that I had, all my free time, searching the internet, how to be a virtual assistant, how to work from home. I looked at everything. I was trying to learn everything on my own and piece it all together. A YouTube video here, a blog post there, searching, scouring. You guys, I spent so much time trying to figure this out, but until I found the Savvy system, I was getting nowhere fast. Maybe some people can do it on their own. I don't know. But with me, I felt like, oh, I'm tech savvy. I can figure this out. No. Until I had the Savvy system, I was not able to get anywhere. Fast forward to now, 6 months after purchasing the Savvy system, and I'm halfway to fully booked. I can't tell you guys what a difference this has made in my life. And if you're wondering, is it worth it? Yes. The answer is yes. Invest in yourself. If I can do it, you can do it too. Best of luck to you and your business.
Yay! Super fabulous. I have some other testimonials I want to show too. I'm going to jump in for the rest of our time and answer some questions. Here's some testimonials. When I decided to become a virtual assistant, I knew exactly who my dream client was, like specific person that I had been friends with and followed for many, many years. She's been at the top of my list. She's also the first person I reached out to. I knew in my heart that she would say no, or that she already had someone. But I just spoke from my heart, and I told her that when I decided to do this, that she was the first person I wanted to work with because of the community that she's built for all these years. Guys, she said she was interested. I know that not every message is going to happen this way, and it may not even work out with her, but just the fact that my dream client said she was interested right off the bat makes me giddy. Just wanted to share my win for the day. I love this one because, again, it talks about her just stepping out and being bold and talking about what she's doing, and she had the person to go to within her circle. She had her eyes set on that. So way to go. Super, super proud of you. And the other one, this happened this week. I know this person personally, and she just joined last Friday. And she says, you guys, I am nearly done with my portfolio. The only thing I need to add are my testimonials. I'm so proud of myself for getting this done and had so much fun with it. I feel like I have finally arrived. And then of course she's asking for feedback, which we love to provide feedback and give our student support inside of the community. So those are some fun testimonials.
Yeah. Hey, look in the comments, guys. It looks like Aaron just signed up, the one who followed our free tips to get his first discovery call. Aaron, what's so cool is that you can literally jump down to our Nail the Sale training and you can go through our discovery call process, and you can jump ahead to that since you have that discovery call booked. Use our templates. One of the things I love about our template is that it makes you in control of the meeting, right? And so you can go on and you can say, hey, here's how this meeting is going to go. And you get to present yourself with that confidence, and you're going to find that. So go ahead and jump down to that. You're going to see it in the course. We're so excited for you. I cannot wait to see you inside the community. And then also Brittany Hanson says, I just signed up earlier today. I've been following Abby's group and YouTube channel for 2 years. I'm finally ready to get started. So excited to dive into the course. Yay! Welcome, Brittany. We are so excited to have you in our Savvy family. And guys, like I said, we've had 300, when we say 350 people join in the last 2 weeks, so much momentum that you're going to be joining in. And we have about 12 minutes left, you guys. 12 minutes left. The doors are going to close. So this is your opportunity. I don't know if you want to pop that link back up, SavvySystem.com. If you have individual questions, now's the time to jump on and start asking them, because we are going to be closing that cart here in 12 minutes. So you can go to SavvySystem.com. Our team is there in chat, or you can just ask us right here live if you're, willing to do that, because we want to make sure that you feel confident in your decision. We are here to support you. And I'm just like, there's so much life change happening right now. I'm just so stoked.
So cool. Okay, Abby, what happens if I'm able to pay in full? Is there any special bonus for me if I'm able to pay in full? And what does that look like?
Yeah, for sure. So anybody who pays in full, so like we said, we have the payment plan, or the pay in full option. Both of them, you're getting all the same bonuses, benefits, the community, the course, all of those things. The pay in full people, if you are able to do that, we're going to make your branding a little bit easier. So inside the course, we teach you how to brand your business, how to choose your colors, your fonts, your logo, right? How to do all of that. And we teach you how to create that. But if you want to zoom through that process a little bit faster, we have templates, logo templates and branding board templates. So you can literally just plop in the name of your business, change it to the color that you want, and you have your logo and your branding board already complete. So those templates are available, and you're going to get those for anybody who pays in full. Okay, guys? So those are some of the things that are included, or that's one of the things that you're going to get if you choose the pay in full option. But either way, guys, whether you do pay in full or whether you do the payment plan, you're getting the lifetime access. You're getting the 50 hours of content, all of the templates, the live calls, the step-by-step system on how to choose your rates, how to select your services, how to create a portfolio, how to market your business, how to legally protect yourself, how to build a team, right? It's that business in a box. So we have 10 minutes left until the doors close for this live launch.
Stephanie asks, if we purchase the SavvySystem for $14.97 and then want the ultimate SavvySystem, can we do that? And how would we go about that? If you purchase the basic SavvySystem today, we aren't able to upgrade you to the ultimate, but here's the option that you have. If you purchase the basic at any time, you can add on Savvy Vault membership. You can add it at the monthly rate, and you can add it at the annual rate. And as a SavvySystem member, you do get a discount for either of those memberships. What's really special about our open cart during these 2 weeks that ends in less than 10 minutes, right, is that this is the only time we bundle them together for lifetime access. There's no other way to get lifetime access to Savvy Vault except inside of that SavvySystem, Ultimate SavvySystem bundle. So do know that. You can add it as a membership later on if you wish to. Great question. And I do have this, Abby. This might be helpful to walk through, like when somebody wants to know the difference. What's the difference between the basic SavvySystem and the ultimate SavvySystem? You want to walk us through that?
Yeah, sure. So what you're seeing in the regular SavvySystem is the 14 modules, which is 112 lessons total. I know that seems overwhelming because it's 50 hours of content, but like we said, you get lifetime access, and we wanted this to be a comprehensive course. So when you start your business, you're going to have everything you need. When you're ready to scale your business and hire people, you're going to have everything you need, right? And so that's why we have so much content inside of the course. We do the weekly private calls, which Melanie has talked about, those critique calls, the other calls that you're getting, lifetime access, the job opportunities. So we have opportunities that get sent to us that only SavvySystem people are applying for. Nobody else sees these job opportunities. People literally come to us and say, we want to hire a Savvy. And that's where we post those jobs just inside the SavvySystem, Savvy Vault communities. And of course, you're getting that as well, the community. Okay. So people who have launched their business with the SavvySystem, that's everything. So the SavvySystem is like business in a box, everything you need to launch, grow, scale your virtual assistant business with the skills you already have. I will note that we also do teach some general admin in there. So if you're nervous, like, I don't even know if my general admin skills are good enough, know that we do include that kind of basic admin training inside of the SavvySystem. Now, if you're like, man, I want to do more than just basic admin, I want to also learn higher end tech skills, that's when you might want to check out the Ultimate. So the Ultimate includes access to those 70 plus tech trainings. I think we said 78. We're talking Canva, ConvertKit, how to do Amazon store setup. We just add a sales funnel course. I mean, there's over 70 courses, and we add a new one every month. And what's cool is during our launch time, which is right now, closing in 7 minutes, you get lifetime access to both wrapped up into one payment. Okay. So if you don't choose Ultimate and later you want to choose, you're like, man, I think I do want to choose Savvy Vault, I want to add that on, you're going to be paying either month to month or annually, which is still totally worth it. But this is just kind of that special time to get lifetime access to both, which we don't do any other time. And then Angie says in the comments, oh, we love Angie. Angie says, if you can do the ultimate, do it. I didn't when I first signed up a year ago, and I wish more than anything that I had. Yep. And so it is, if it's one of those things that you're able to swing, then go for it. But if you're like, man, I really can only afford to do one, my recommendation is to do SavvySystem before joining Savvy Vault, because again, that teaches you how to launch your business with the skills you already have.
Absolutely. And we kind of touched a little bit about Savvy Vault, but Alicia, I would love for you to step forward. Like, tell us some of the things that you're seeing inside of Savvy Vault, or tell us some of the things that happen inside of that community as well, to kind of give us an idea of what that looks like to be a member over there.
Sure. Yeah. Well, first of all, I didn't mention this when I introduced myself, but I actually, when I started, I did not sign up for the Savvy System. I signed for Savvy Vault. And then here I am, the Savvy Vault director. So I actually was able to hop in and kind of teach myself some of the things that I needed to get started in my VA business. I got Dubsado set up for myself, and I learned how to use some of the different like programs and software that I needed to start becoming a VA. So that's a lot of what you're going to see from other students inside the group also, is people hopping in there and going, I know that I need something to help manage my clients. What am I going to use? I know I need to figure out how to keep track of finances and learn invoicing. What am I going to use? QuickBooks, Wave, you know, what kind of options do I have available to myself? So that's a lot of the really cool things that we see inside of the Savvy Vault, and it's just really fun to be able to help people kind of get their business set up and see them kind of launch themselves in that way.
Awesome. Alicia, you are an amazing Savvy Vault director. We love you, and we appreciate all the hard work that you do inside that program to make it an absolutely amazing membership. So if you guys can join Ultimate, Crystal says too, the Ultimate system is the way to go. Tech is forever changing, and there's so much to learn with new courses every month and lifetime access. It's so nice to have a reliable place to learn. The Vault is my favorite, and I know that we have some amazing team members that hang out there too, like Chachi. He's our tech director, senior director of tech and sales here at the Virtual Savvy, and he hangs out there in some of the live calls. And we have Marissa, our Savvy Vault specialist as well. So we have an amazing team over there to support us. Abby, what's the time? What do we got?
I know, guys, there's 4 minutes left. It's the final countdown. Oh my gosh, I'm so if you are hanging out on the sales page, SavvySystem.com, you guys are seeing, hey, this is the time. It's kind of that go time. Am I going to take this risk? And here's what I have found. Most of us are not actually scared that the course is going to be good, because at the end of the day, there's that 30-day money back guarantee, right? It's like, and we have the testimonials. It's like, most of us are like, yeah, I'm pretty sure the course will work. Most of us, it's an issue if I think I can do it. Most of us are doubting if I have the abilities. Do I really have what it takes? Do I actually have the follow through to make it happen? And so I want you to take a moment, go back to your why. And we've talked about it a million times. You know, when I say, what is your why? You know what it is. There's a reason behind why you're even considering this. You want to quit your jobs. You want to be able to be at home with your kids. You want to be able to retire your husband. You have that pit in your stomach feeling every time you go to work. And you're like, I just know there's a way out. You see a bigger potential for yourself. And if that is you, and you're thinking this could be my way to my why, then I challenge you, take a chance on yourself. You will be so surprised of what you are actually capable of. It's why we call it the first client hump. You get that first person to pay you money for doing virtual assistant services, your eyes open up, right? It's what Aaron was talking about yesterday. What he was talking about in the comments, what happened this past week, is that he went to a local networking event and someone said, hey, yeah, I want to call. Wait, this is real? Like, this can really happen? And when you choose to take a chance on yourself, you choose to put yourself out there, the results can be incredible, okay? And we see it time and time again. So I challenge you, take a bet on yourself, because you know deep down, you've got a drive inside of you that's going to push you to freaking do this.
Keep going, Abby.
Come on. Oh, yes. Woo, we're so excited. We can't wait to see you inside of the course. And I'm looking now, we're having literally, I'm seeing like the last people saying like, all right, it's go time. I see Lynn just joined from Georgia. I see Elizabeth from California. People just rolling in now because guys, you know deep down you can do this. There she is, did the ultimate. This will happen. Yes, 100%. We're so excited, guys. We're in the final minute. It looks like we have about 40 seconds left. So good, you guys. Yay.
So fun. And I couldn't think of a better way to celebrate it with these amazing beauties. Wow. It's confetti without
That's free confetti.
Family. Welcome to the Savvy family, everyone. Thank you so much. We can't wait to see you inside the Savvy System community. It's a party. It's what we do. We party hard because we celebrate. We celebrate our wins. We celebrate that we are people who take chances. We take risks. If you want to do anything big in this world, it's gonna mean that you're gonna have to push past your comfort zone a little bit, do something a little bit scary, take a risk on yourself. Lynn said the best investment you can make is in yourself. That's right. Yay, congratulations. It is 10 o'clock. We are closing the doors. Everybody, I'm sure everybody who just purchased, guys, know you're going to be getting your email in just a minute. You're going to log in. And I'm so sorry, but you're probably not going to sleep tonight. And that's okay. It's the beginning of your journey. And we're so pumped for you guys.
So exciting, ladies. Yay. This was so much fun. It's time to go to bed. I'm not in bed.
Thank you,
Abby, we'll see you back in the office. Safe travels on your way home.
Yes. Good night, everyone.
Good night. Bye, guys.
Good night. Bye, everyone.